Good question. So the way that I've been trained is they're ours until they're not. And so right now I got one Bucs quarterback. It's Kyle Trask. And I can talk about Kyle for a second here. I really liked him coming out. If you look at some of the skill position players that he had there, Kyle Pitts, Kadarius Toney, he had the big return in the Super Bowl. And then you have Damian Pierce was another guy, right? Well, he was able to distribute. And the thing that we're going to help Kyle continue to build on here is to just be a point guard. Point guards don't have to be the one that score all the points. You just distribute, play on time, get the ball out of your hands. Life's better that way when you do that. And you got these bears chasing you. And if you don't like bears chasing you, then get rid of the ham. And that's the football, right? So just teaching him those principles, allowing him to be a distributor. And the other part too about just QB philosophy and play, coming from a junior college background and high school and all that, we really didn't care if the guy was 5'10" or 6'4". I had a 6'6" quarterback. The one thing we're looking for is, can this guy play catch? Shotty called it the me to you factor. I love that. It's just me to this guy, learning who my skill players are and being able to distribute. He's already shown he can do that. And then on top of that, it's just a really quarterback-friendly system because of the balance of the run and the pass. We're not going to put him in harm's way a lot until, of course, you get in those situations where you got to throw it a little bit. And then we'll do that as smart as way as possible. Absolutely. So, and that's where the system has proven itself. It's a style of play. So if I go back to SC for a little bit, right, you just start rattling off the quarterbacks that came out of there, going back to Carson Palmer, and you had Matt Leinart, then here comes John David Booty, and then Mark Sanchez. Matt Barkley falls into that category as well. One guy after the other, highly touted, gets a lot of accolades when really it's a system that's friendly for the quarterback. Just drilling that timing of getting the ball out, right? And then having the balance of the run game. I heard Sean Payton say this the other day. I thought it was brilliant. He said, you got to take the quarterback off the high dive, and so I thought that was a brilliant way to put it. That guy you can't be leaning on him to make every single play all the time. And the best way to do it is just hand it off to your talent in the backfield. So teaching the quarterback how to win was critical, and that's where my training from Carl Smith, I mentioned Tater, we call him Tater affectionately, but he really taught Russell how to win, how to manage the game, and people can be critical of Russ in different areas of his game, but the one thing he's done is he's won, and with the exception of this past year, he's won at a really high level. And Geno spent a couple of years just sitting behind that, watching it. It's like, I could do that, I can manage that. And then Geno allowed us to open up the playbook a little bit with some of our past stuff that he was a little bit stronger in. So we just tilted it a little bit this way or that way based on who the quarterback was. So we're always trying to look for a way to put the quarterback in his comfort zone and build from there.